Hello and welcome again to our reading of John's Gospel. We're in chapter 5 and we got up to verse 30. Eu dunamai, I am not able, and the ego is emphatic, so I am not able to do, uden, double negatives again, I'm not able to do anything from myself. Kathos, just as I hear, Krino, I judge. Kai krisis, we get a cognate noun here for the krino, and my judgment is dikaya, just. Because, utsato, I do not seek, tothelema to emon, getting lots of these personal adjectives here. I do not seek my will, ala tothelema, but the will of the one having sent me. So we get a genitive aorist participle here from Pempo. Ean ego, if I bear witness concerning myself, my witness, uk estin alethes, is not true. There is allos another, the one bearing witness, participle again, regarding me. And oida, I know, hoti, that the witness is true, the witness which he witnesses regarding me. So it's all slightly cryptic, the language in this whole section. Best to have a look at commentary on to unpack it, but that's what the Greek says. So I know that the witness is true, the witness which he, which I think refers to God, bears witness regarding me. You, apostalkete, this is the perfect from apostello, you sent to John, and memora tureken, perfect again, he has borne witness, te aletheia, dative, to the truth. But we've got our verb, I do not receive the witness from a man, but I speak these things in order that you, lot, you plural, so thete, this is the aorist passive subjunctive, you might be saved, from sosto. Ekanos, that man. Now this is referring back to John. So that man was holuknos, the light, kaiomenos, participle again from kaio. Here it's, kaio is to burn. This could be a middle usage of which was burning and shining. Kaio is normally is active, but this is perhaps a middle participle, the one burning literally and shining, giving light. But you were willing, this is the aorist from thello, and it's got that funny augment because original ethello. You wished, pros horan, literally for an hour, so perhaps for a short time. Agialathenai, now agialao is to delight in, and so this is to get pleasure in his light, to rejoice in his light. So you wanted to rejoice, to be made glad, I think is probably better here. So is aliaga can also mean to gladden, so in the passive, to be made glad for a time in his light. But I have a witness greater, genitive comparison, than John. This is from made zone. It's that comparative, normally made zone. This is the accusative form. So it's got a funny ending here, but this is actually an accusative form. So I have the witness which is greater than John. For the works which my Father has done for me, perfect from didomi, in order that I might fulfill them. Autata erga, these very works which I do, neuter plural singular verb. So these very works which I do bear witness concerning me that the Father has sent me, perfect. And the Father having sent me, ekainos, he has borne witness regarding me. Uti phonein autu popoti ake koate. This is the perfect from akuo. So neither have you heard, this is the second person plural from the perfect, neither have you heard popoti ever his voice, uti, so neither nor heorakati, this is the perfect from horao to see, neither have you seen his eidos, his form. This is a fairly vague word. It means form or appearance, perhaps. It's connected with the verb of seeing, so neither have you seen his appearance. And you do not have ton logon autu, his word, and then a participle agreeing with logon, remaining among you, or in you, because the one whom, we have to understand a teuton here as the antecedent, the one whom he, that is God, apestalen sent, you lot do not believe in this man, in him. So the one whom he, God, has sent, you do not believe him. Probably translate the teuton as him here. It's in this man. Eraunate. Now this is from eraunao. And this is an imperative. Eraunao is to search thoroughly. So search thoroughly tagrapsas, the scriptures. Sorry, no, it's not imperative, I'm sorry, it's just ordinary, isn't it? Sorry, you search thoroughly the scriptures, not imperative. You search thoroughly the scriptures because you think to have life eternal in them. And ekanai, it's feminine, so it's agreeing back with graphas, and they are, that is the scriptures, are the ones bearing witness. This is a feminine participle agreeing with the ekanai. For they, the scriptures, are the ones bearing witness regarding me. And you do not wish to come to me in order that you might have life. Doxan para anthropon ou lambano. I do not have glory from men, or I do not receive, perhaps better, I do not receive or take glory from men, but egnoka, perfect, I know you that uk ekete, you do not have the love of God en heautois, among yourselves. And often translate en as meaning among or in, but among's quite good. Because you do not have the love of God among yourselves. I, elelutha, perfect from erkamai, I have come in the name of my Father, Kai, and you lot do not receive me. If another might come in his own name, to onomati to idio, in his own name, ekainon, that man, lampses there, you will receive. This is the future from lambano. You get two forms of this in the New Testament. The correct form is lampses there, but you also get this lampses there, which retains the mu from lambano. It's a later form. How and it's a question here, how are you lot able to believe, receiving glory from others, and you do not seek the glory, the one from the only God? So how are you able to believe, you who receive glory from others, and you do not seek the glory, the one from the only God? Me dokete, do not think, this is imperative here, do not think hoti that I categoreso. Now categorio is to accuse. It's an old law court term to speak against somebody, so to accuse them. Do not think that I will accuse, and it's taking a genitive. I will make accusations of you. So do not think I will accuse you to the Father. Ho kategoron, participle, the one accusing you. Sorry, Moses, I should say, is the subject here. Moses is the one making accusations of you. Moses, in whom you lot elpikate, this is from elpisdo, to hope. This is the perfect, perfectly regular. Really, you can't reduplicate, so you augment, and then the root is is, and then that disappears before the kappa. So, in whom you yourself have hoped. For if you were believing in Moses, that's the dative form here from Moses, you would believe in me. He, Egrapsen, wrote, so for he wrote concerning me, but if you do not believe in, it takes a dative, the things being written of that man, so of Moses, so that's almost by that man, if you do not believe the things written by him, by Moses, how will you believe in my words? Dative plural from Rhema. And that's the end of chapter 5.